Well. World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael.
Alrighty, folks at home, hope you're having a fantastic day in your neck of the woods. We are live yet again, and I know you can't handle it, but we are live yet again for the Xbox Games Showcase and the Outer Worlds 2 Direct. We need you to lock in here today. It begins in just a couple of minutes. And we got big loyal Lou Luis Hernandez kicking things off before the show began. Popping the cherry, setting the mood, the vibe, the tone, and the atmosphere. Yesterday's Switch 2 stream didn't do that well. It was a 4-hour stream. We did a comprehensive look at Mario Kart World and Cyberpunk 2077. We gave our perspective on both games. We showed you the performance. And, well, the support just wasn't where it needed to be, in my opinion. But nonetheless, it is what it is. So here we are today for the Xbox Games Showcase and the Starfield Direct. Outer Worlds 2, rather, Direct. And we will be checking this out in a way that makes sense. It begins here shortly. Mario is a member. We love to see it. We don't have that up on the screen. So we are going to react live to the Xbox Games Showcase and Outer Worlds 2 Direct. This is the last, I believe, event. I don't think Ubisoft is doing an event this year because that company has fallen off, but it looks like it's beginning soon here. We're going to have to pull the curtain back and pull it back in a way that makes sense. Xbox Games Showcase, here we go. Perfect timing. Let's lock in. Hopefully you guys got audio. Seems like you do. Should be good to go here. In a World, Xbox Games Studios presents. Look at this, right into the game. Outer Worlds 2.
Do you think I care that the colony is in disarray? We didn't come to Arcadia to get bogged down in pointless warfare. We came to spread freedom and liberate resources for profit. But this pesky Earth Directorate agent is mucking things up. They're not alone in doing so. And they think they can just choose how things play out. They could stop us from stealing the Protectorate's brainwashing technology, which we need to improve our market share. What if this stranger aligned with the Order and that world computer of theirs? That could be the key to closing the rifts that threaten the colonies. So, you see why this menace must be wiped from the face of existence. Or, better yet, brought to our side through the power of capitalism. Now, let's get out there and buy our way to victory!
I'm yearning and yearning for you. My heart and revel in you. Every last bit of my way, every last bit that I'm paid, every last bit that I save is intended for you. The cost may be high. One day, I know you'll be mine. Someday, perhaps I'll own two. For now, I'll take one that's brand new. 'Cause I'm yearning and burning for you.
Looks terrible. Thank God it's on Game Pass. Imagine being excited for that. Could never be me.
By capitalism.
Looks so terrible. We might not even stay tuned for that.
Staying tuned after the showcase.
Looks terrible. Let's see something new. Thank God for Game Pass. I mean, imagine spending $70 on that slop. World premiere.
Babe, what's wrong?
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I've just been so depressed lately.
You know, it would fix everything. You Manzaprone.
Oh no, this is that one game. Oh no. It's the sequel. Yeah. Oh. All these games are garbage.
Yeah, humans are barely sentient. Scientists have done studies, and their brains are like half the size of ours.
Yikes. PS5 as well. It is over. Where's Phil Spencer? Wow.
World premiere.
So far, it's 0 out of... Oh, this is that one game. Hellblade 2. Yep, Hellblade 2 DLC. Oh, Lord. Yikes. They haven't shown one good game. They have yet to show one good game. The Xbox handheld. Yep. Here we go, the Xbox handheld. I thought you guys said this was canceled. The Xbox handheld. I thought you guys said this was canceled. Here we go, the Switch 2 Xbox edition. ROG Ally. I thought this was canceled. It's an Xbox, guys. It's over. ROG Ally Xbox.
We strive to put the player first, and that's what you've seen from us over the years. We've led the industry with backward compatibility. We championed crossplay and cross-progression. We delivered Game Pass, first on console, then on PC, and with cloud gaming. So what's next? How can we give you even more freedom, more choice, more ways to play? Our next step is to unify your gaming no matter where you buy or play. So we're building an Xbox experience designed
Where's
for
Phil
players,
Spencer?
not locked to a single store or tied to one device.
Oh, Lord.
The Xbox Ally is an Xbox you can hold in your hands, bringing together the power of Xbox and the freedom of Windows. On this Xbox, you can play games across your entire
They're
library,
literally calling it an
including
Xbox.
all
That's
the
not an
Windows
Xbox.
PC game stores, from Xbox
But we're
and
to turn this
Battle.net
off.
to Steam, GOG, and Ubisoft.
They're literally calling it an Xbox.
And the highly anticipated Hollow Knight Silksong
Oh
will be
my
available
God.
at launch and in Game Pass when the Ally releases later this year. In fact, every new game you see in today's show will be playable on the Xbox Ally. We have always wanted you to have the unique experience of Xbox on
It's not an
any screen.
Xbox.
That's why we're investing in Xbox Play Anywhere.
Oh my
Whether you're
God.
playing on console, PC, smart TV, or any Windows handheld like the
It
new
is
Xbox
over.
Ally, the Xbox experience roams with you. Your library, progression, friends, and achievements. There are over 1,000 Xbox Play Anywhere games on Xbox today. And every new game you see in today's show, from our partners and our studios, is Xbox Play Anywhere. And because it's Xbox, you can always have access to Game Pass with a diverse lineup of games from the biggest franchises to critically acclaimed indie hits. This is the freedom we believe players should have. Any game, anywhere. And we are giving it our all every day to make this vision real. But it all comes back to the games. From Dead to Rights on the original Xbox to Armored Core
What?
6, our relationship with Bandai Namco Entertainment has stood the test of time. We both believe in bringing amazing experiences to players around the world, and their next game does exactly that. From Rebel Wolf Studio, this is a story-rich action RPG
Oh,
steeped in
Lord.
dark fantasy that I can't wait for you to explore. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Guys, we need to wake up in here. I don't even know if I'm live. You guys are just not supporting the streams, but that's okay because when
Monsters have always been here.
when Mind's Eye comes out, that'll be the last stream for a little bit because you
watching
guys
from the
can't
shadows.
obviously hang with me, so
And when we were at our weakest,
it's pretty pathetic.
they came out into the light.
Okay, we
feared
can't
for
see
our
the
lives.
screen again.
We should have feared for our souls instead.
These games are dark as a dungeon. I gotta check if we're live. I have no idea.
The vampires didn't come to kill us.
Yeah, give me 1 second here. We're gonna check if we're live. Where's the support, guys? Getting ridiculous. Is everything working? You guys okay? Like, you guys have issues. We knew that.
They tried to change me into one of them. But I became something else instead.
Yeah, now you guys want to come through. Let's come through with some super chats and not member messages, okay? Jeez. I'm busy watching the show. If you want me to pause it and interact with you, then maybe consider supporting the show. $4.99 and above, it might pop up on the screen. There you go.
Fighting
It's not that hard. You can hang with other streamers. You can't hang with World Class. That's okay. We'll pull the plug.
the evil.
Sick and tired of it.
He is out there.
Sick and tired of it. Yesterday showed you guys you couldn't hang with World Class. We showed you 4 hours of Nintendo Switch 2. We covered it pretty extensively, and you sat there and said gaming is dead. I mean, it's just a disrespect to my time. Really is. I'm glad you guys aren't supporting. That way we don't have to stream. It's fantastic, actually. Keep not supporting. We don't want your money because you don't have it anyway. Okay, that looks like trash. They have yet to show one good game. It was probably a 2-hour show, too, unfortunately.
World.
Here we go. World premiere. We need you to lock in here. Oh, Lord. A Bug's Life. That's fucking Mario. Look at this, Super Meat Boy 3D. Someone's finally coming through.
Lady Angel super chatted $5.
That's what we're talking about.
Thanks for the stream, Michael.
You guys should organically come through. You shouldn't have to wait for me to, like Luis Hernandez did. Luis Hernandez came through before the broadcast began. He didn't wait around. Yeah, this looks terrible. Super Meat Boy. I mean, what year is it? 2011? Come on, bud. Guys, keep hitting the like button. Keep sharing the broadcast. If you are a moneymaker, if you are a baller, then come through. You will be recognized. But many of you aren't, so. Okay, this 2026 stuff is not happening. Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out next year. I'm tired of seeing 2026. None of these games are coming out then. Here we go. Xbox Game Studios presents. Let's see something good. In a world. Oh, Lord.
Watch your back.
Another fantasy game.
You're a wanted
Oh,
criminal.
Lord.
I'll kill the Dark Dragon.
Another fantasy game.
It's my mission. My duty is
I'd rather play Mario Kart World right now.
Breaking the Dark Dragon free has its consequences.
This is it.
Breathe.
Ninja Gaiden 5, you know?
There's something I need your help with.
Oh, Lord.
The Dark Dragon is mine.
Oh, I was almost close. It's Ninja Gaiden 4, not 5. There you go, guys. Have fun with your Xbox, PS5, Ninja Gaiden 5, 4. No Switch 2. This is concerning for Switch 2. What happened to this third-party support we were... Where's the Switch 2 stuff? Here we go. Bethesda presents Starfield DLC 2. Oh, Lord. Literally worse. I mean, literally worse. This game is terrible.
Here we go.
Good luck, Indy.
What are you doing, Jones? Are you
A new adventure begins as someone comes through.
Imposter Boy
This is
super
where it
chatted
starts.
That's what we're talking about.
$4.99. Mackle is keeping video alive.
Beneath the streets
Great
of Rome.
coverages on the Switch 2 yesterday. We are so back.
Enter the
Yeah, well, the
city of
support
Antioch.
didn't seem like you guys cared. Abysmal support for the Switch 2 stream. That's why I knew it was going to be a tough one to cover.
Bring it back to the Holy See.
Imposters coming through. I don't know if you can hear me. This thing's loud.
Defend the secret. They worshipped the giants.
I think we need less game audio here. Indiana Jones and the Great Seagull, The Outer Giants. Cool. Can't wait to not play that. Oh, man. I have yet to see one good game in this showcase so far. We are less than 20 minutes in. Everything's on PS5, by the way, too. It's over. I mean, the Xbox is seriously just done. Like, I mean, it really is over. World premiere. Here we go. Let's see something good. Show me something worthwhile. Oh, Lord. It's Xbox's samurai game. I was right. Oh my god, bro. Literally, it's Ghost of Yodel for Xbox. Probably on PS5 as well. Okay, we need more game audio here. I'm done with samurai games. I mean, this has become so saturated, these samurai games. Think about it. Within the last 5 or so years, these samurai games have dominated this industry. They're the new zombie games from 2010. They got to stop making these samurai games, bro. They're all garbage. Don't want to play as a samurai in Japan. Sorry. I've already done it. I'd rather... Let's bring the zombie games back or something. I mean, they haven't fully made a great zombie game. Let's bring zombie games back. Oh... Let me guess, PS5 as well. Oh, Lord. Okay, this game is not coming out in 2020. None of these games are coming in 2026. It's all a lie. It's not happening. Game Studios presents another snooze fest.
The glittering streets of Avalon sure do shine. Because they sweep their filth down to us.
Oh no, what is this? We Happy Few 2?
Here's to playing in the mud.
Shoot the red barrel and it explodes. Wow. Never been done before.
Life here ain't for the soft-hearted.
You will be paying me back until you fucking rust.
Willy fucking Wonka. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Keep your filthy pickers off me.
And as sure as shite ain't for the decent.
That's a clean sweep for one.
There has been a crime. Justice itself has been affronted. I have been burgled. Lord Griswick.
Yeah, these steampunk games gotta go too. I mean, this shit's annoying. We're done with fantasy. We're done with fantasy. We're done with samurai. We're done with steampunk games. Oh, terrible aesthetics. Like, how come these gamers don't come together and make a game that actually looks interesting? Guys, I need to know how we're doing on audio, and I'm not looking at the chat. You're gonna have to come through. If it's terrible, then you're gonna have to sit through it. That's the only solution, because I'm not switching back to the chat.
Rather slim, well muscular. Was very quick, agile. Go on with a mustache. No.
This is so terrible.
I see. Quite fashionable. That's the fiend who robbed me.
They got my good side this time. Breaking in is the easy part.
Your brandy, sir.
Getting away with it is the real trick.
These candlesticks ain't gold. Worthless and dull, just like you. Nah, I have a customer. How can I help you?
I'd rather talk to you, Errol. Sounds like I'll get a better deal.
You talk to me first, and him never. Got it?
Uncle's a bit touchy, ain't he, Errol?
Touchy? I'll show you touchy! There. If I hadn't seen it with
Adam
my
Tiri
own
super
eyes,
chatted
I wouldn't have
$5.
believed it.
So what we're talking about, Adam Theory is in the building. He's coming through with the 5. You'd love to see it as we watch this Xbox Games Showcase Snooze Fest.
Goodbye, Sinus.
We have yet to see one good game.
I'll hurt you, you fucking meat sack. I'll leave you
Oh
in a
my
prison
God.
for ages.
You'd either got a gang at your back.
Wow, they're spending way too much time on this garbage game.
Family takes care of its own.
Can you imagine playing this after the age of like 28? I mean, you got to be really down bad to sit here and play these games.
They keep power.
Garbage.
Take this thing into the crucible and melt it.
They just want us beaten, broken, and too scared to fight back.
Don't want to kill him.
That's why it pays to be clever.
Frame rate looks terrible. Holy shit.
Let's go and end a few arguments. Don't get cocky. They've got a weapon far worse. Time.
Why is this trailer 5 minutes long?
Rewrite history.
Holy shit.
They can rewrite us. But look who just found Mummy's keys. Now I can fiddle with time. Put the bullet back in the barrel. Bring the chaos to a crawl. Take a mistake and make it like it never happened. We can change the world as we know it. One choice at a time. And I can even go back and change the past to change the future. And let me tell ya, the hunters don't like it when the rabbits got the gun.
Literally a 10-minute trailer, bro. Horrible.
Now let me alone and piss off.
Horrible. They can keep that game and never release it. Garbage.
Our creative team.
Where is Phil Spencer?
To bringing players award-winning,
Matt Booty, by the way.
critically acclaimed games. Call of Duty, Black Ops 6 from Activision, Doom: The Dark Ages from Bethesda, Diablo 4: Vessel of Hatred from Blizzard, and Avowed from Xbox
Matt
Game
Booty,
Studios.
by the way.
All of our teams across Xbox First Party are shipping their most played games ever, and they're also delivering more content.
Where is the
than ever
Switch
before.
2?
From original single-player experiences to vast online worlds.
None of these games
our
are coming to
teams
Switch 2.
empowered to build the games they've always dreamed of. We want our players to have the choice and flexibility of where and how they play the games our teams make. So of course, our games will be available day one in Game Pass, and every new game we make for both Xbox consoles and PC will be Xbox Play Anywhere. On behalf of our creative teams, thank you. These experiences don't stop when you put down the controller. As you've seen in recent years, more and more of our characters, stories, and worlds are expanding to brand new audiences through TV and film. A Minecraft movie and the Fallout TV series broke records and brought millions of players into the game. We have more projects in the works as gaming continues to influence film and television like never before. When it comes to growing new franchises, Obsidian is having a year like no other. From launching a blockbuster new game like Avowed to the upcoming release of The Outer Worlds 2 this October. Obsidian is always delivering great games, and they have a third game launching this year.
Really?
You'll get to go deeper on it in our Direct, but until then, let's take a look.
Third game in development, Fallout New Vegas 2. Let's go. This is what you guys want. World premiere. It's time to start locking in. Fallout New Vegas. Let's go. Remade from the ground up by Obsidian. Boom.
I told you, you can't run from me, you foul beast.
Oh my god, it's fucking Hercules.
With new flexible legs, the yoke girth action figure can ride anything.
Breaking news. There's been an explosion at Brook Hollow Park. Chaos descended on a ceremony commemorating the 2-year anniversary of when 4 teenagers were miniaturized against their will and left to fight for their survival in the backyard of a deranged scientist. Formerly evil company Ominent Practical Technologies was set to dedicate a statue of the 4 teenagers, fast food science robot Burgle, and Dr. Tully when an explosion erupted. Dr. Tully and the teenagers' current whereabouts are also unknown.
You gotta
keep them separated.
Grounded 2. What is that game called? Grounded? Yeah. Yikes. Horrible. I have yet to see one good game in this showcase. Not a single good game. Not playing any of these games. And where is the Switch 2 support? Play anywhere, by the way. What about Switch 2? I mean, not that you would want to play these games. Mario Kart World is better than any of these games.
I have encountered an unprecedented orphan. It was in a state of suppressed recomposition.
The behavior pattern of the orphans populating the area.
Can't see the screen. These games are so dark. Oh, it's another, it's a Dead Space clone. Space Marine.
It is highly recommended to proceed with caution.
They seem to act more consistently, in coordination.
Destroying the nest is now a priority.
Such is our calling. Such is our calling.
Garbage. It's over. Everything is on PS5 day one. Show me one good game. Let's go. Starfield DLC, something. Let's see Todd Howard. Jeez. Oh my God. Another fantasy game. It's the Morrowind remake.
Imposter Boy super chatted for
It's the Oh no.
Cents. I pulled the trigger and bought me a Switch 2, found on Brazilian eBay. Thanks Mackle for swaying me on Team Nintendo's side yesterday.
Yeah, good luck on that. Switch 2 purchase. Mr. Brazil coming through yet again. You love to see it. I have yet to see one good game in this showcase, folks. Let's get the lasers out for the folks coming through, and in a way that makes sense. Hopefully it works. Can you imagine playing this? Oh, Lord. World-changing server-wide event. No one cares. I mean, imagine Xbox One, by the way. Dude. What year is it? Xbox One, by the Worm Colt. Next. There we go. World premiere. We gotta get going here. This is unbelievable. Oh, Starfield's back.
Mayday! Mayday! Hold one to mission control!
You sacrificed everything for a new world, to save mankind. And I'll always love you for that.
What is with this music? Oh my god. Oh, it's Death Stranding, another walking simulator. Literally.
Thomas, wherever you are.
Oh my god.
I'll find you.
Who is playing this stuff? Troy Baker. No one's playing it. Unreal Engine, by the way. Oh my lord. How do they get money to make these games? I mean, honestly, it's like, who is actually playing these games? There must be a big audience out there that just...
Welcome to England, Mr. David. I know this must be a
World
shock.
premiere, by the
I
way.
never met your real father, but he left you this hotel
Oh
in his will.
my
It's been in your
god.
family for generations, much like the caretaker. He's a little eccentric. You'll see.
Let me welcome you to
Oh, it's cringe.
Dr. Blitz super chatted $4.99. Imagine playing that game solo and offline. Just bury yourself already, lol.
That's what we're talking about. Dr. Blitz coming through with the 5. Just go ahead and get those lasers out. Yeah, imagine playing this. You gotta clean up the... Oh my god. This is a total disaster. Look at this.
So my father was right.
It's a mobile game, bro.
Not just the hotel.
It's a mobile game, bro.
You have his power tools. You know, you can pick up where he left off. You seem like a good man, like he was.
I'm in. They don't suspect a thing.
Just make sure the locals don't get wind of what you're really up to. Because if they find out, they will Wickerman your ass.
You keep looking into things, and things are gonna start looking back. Don't make the same mistake your father made. In this place, the only one you can really trust is me.
Oh my god. Unbelievably cringe. Holy shit. This might be the worst game shown so far. This might be the worst game shown so far. Holy shit, that is garbage. Hey, no PS5. Wow, that was bad. Holy shit. Come on, let's go. I need this to start stepping up. This has been abysmal so far. Oh my god. Wait, is this Prince of Persia? Oh lord, it's Fortnite Samurai Edition. It's Fortnite Samurai Edition, bro. Samurai this, samurai that, fantasy game this, fantasy game that. What is going on? Oh my god. We need Kojima. I think there's a Kojima might be at this event here. They might have Kojima's brand new Xbox game. I want to see Kojima's brand new Xbox game. We're going to see something. Because right now this is a snooze fest.
주권 국가의 자주적 결정을 누가 허락하는가?
Oh, it's Midzai.
만약 이 결정이 패권 국가의 특정
Another Japanese samurai game.
당신의 특정 행동이 대중의 의사결정에 영향을 미칠 수 있으며 반대로 누군가는 당신의 의사결정에 영향을 주려 한다는 것을 인지할 때 자신만의 온전한 입장을 세울 수 있지 않을까? 당신의 입장은 온전한 본인의 판단인가? 그렇게 믿고 있거나 믿고 싶을 뿐.
Oh, Lord.
당신은 무엇 때문에 분노하는가? 당신의 분노는 스스로 결정한 것인가? 누군가 당신의 분노를 이용한다. 지정태. 지정태.
No one is playing that. It's just not happening. In a world premiere. No Phil Spencer today. No good games have been shown. Mobile slop. When does it get good? Oh my god. Another Japanese cartoon game. I mean, it's just like, are we serious right now? Oh my god.
Novo tualibemo iwalotanami. Ona utalima diefemo. Teonami. Tomatua calio terali.
Don't care. Oh, that one's coming to the Switch. One game. Xbox One, by the way. Holy shit. Xbox One, by the way. Here we go. This has got to be Starfield DLC. Oh no.
Well, hello there. Beautiful day to relax by the old fishing hole, wouldn't you say? When it comes to fishing, Appalachia is a land aswim with opportunity. Yes, you'll find fish of all flavors in every walk of waterway, from its mightiest of rivers to its humblest of ponds. Just step up to the bank, cast your line, and when your bobber starts bobbing, reel in the rewards. What do you got on there, Jed? Worms. And how are they biting today? See for yourself. Bagging the big fish starts with finding the right tools for the job. There are as many unique combinations of rods, reels, bobbers, and baits as there are fish in the sea. And when you've caught your fill, pop over to the local tackle shop to swap fish tails. Can you smell that? No matter what troubles plague the future wastelands of Appalachia, you can always find comfort in cozy little joys like this. You just gotta know where to look. Vault Life is your ticket to easy living. Design and build your own little slice of paradise. A place to show off all the bits and bobs you collect in your travels. Got a green thumb? Plant your own peaceful vegetable garden. And nothing warms the heart like a neighborhood cookout. Ah, community makes a wasteland a waste home. Join today, and tomorrow you'll be kicking back and sharing a meal with friends in beautiful Appalachia.
Please.
World premiere.
Oh. Oh my god. Let's take a breather and check in on you guys. Holy shit, this show sucks. 1 second. This show is absolute slop. Holy shit. Oh, man. Where is the support, folks? Jeez. Still got another hour probably of this slop. Maybe more. And we have yet to see one good game. We have yet to see one good game. This is garbage. Oh my god. What are we looking at? Holy shit. You know, they're going to have to deliver. This show sucks. I need at least 2 big games at this point. Why do all these shows show off indie games? Like, where are the big AAA games? They don't exist anymore. It's just indie slop, samurai games, Japanese RPGs. Dime a dozen. I'm just so glad Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming out, because these publishers are going to be wishing that they didn't push their shit out in 2026, because no one's going to give a shit. I'm glad that Grand Theft Auto 6 is destroying this industry. It's garbage. Look at this sellout.
I just want to say thanks to everyone for all the love and support we've seen since we announced Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 a few months ago. These games have changed my life. But more than
I
that,
bet they did.
I've seen them help spread a love and appreciation for skating all over the world, and that means everything to me and the team. I can't wait for you all to experience the game. It's been rebuilt with so much care and attention to detail, with some brand new parks, new music, new skaters, and more. And you can enjoy it all with your friends with up to 8 players in multiplayer. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 officially drops July 11th, and we have a lot more surprises to come. Check out the launch trailer now.
Holy shit, they got the freaking turtles in here. Oh no. Oh, there you go, guys. Go play the demo. Coming to Switch 2 as well. The demo's available today. You guys go play that slop, then you won't need to buy the full game.
World premiere.
Another samurai game. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Holy shit.
Oh.
Oh, man. You know, I think last year we couldn't even finish the damn thing because it was so boring. Pretty sure last year we didn't even finish watching the showcase. It was so terrible. Here you go, guys. Gears of War. Explore the groundbreaking original. That changed gaming forever. God, bro.
Death cited 666 super chatted $5. When did Xbox become a Japanese console? So sad, saddest it's ever
Yeah, I mean, they just keep putting out the same games over and over and over again.
Japanese
It's
yen
over.
emoji, people wrestling emoji, Japanese yen emoji, people
It is
wrestling
over.
emoji, Japanese yen emoji.
Decided 666 in the building here, coming through tremendously. That's what we love to see. Let's get you them lasers. Reloaded visuals. Split screen.
Let's do this.
Unbelievable.
This is gonna be awesome.
Oh my God. Gears of War Reloaded, August 26, 2026. We don't need to play that. I played that in 2007. Why would I need to play it again? You know? Wasn't that good? Oh my God. Shenmue 4. God. It's a ghost town. Oh my God. That's gotta be Persona. Oh Lord. I mean, can you imagine playing that? Holy shit.
The Smugglers League is always there. But you won't see us. You won't hear us. And the only way you'd ever know it is if that's what we wanted. As smugglers,
Sea of Thieves.
we deal in the goods others are afraid to handle. Guns, explosives.
And don't forget the rum.
It's a life of danger like no other. So I guess my question is, can you handle that?
Getting your hands on gold is one thing, but you should know that this is what we're really after. The bigger the boom, the better. Smugglers need to be adaptable. It's more than moving under moonlight and shadows. You should be ready to take advantage of others' misfortune. Stealing, of course, is always an option. Just do whatever it takes to get the job done. You are pirates, after all.
Welcome, my friends, to the Smugglers League. You're paying for that.
Season 17, by the way.
World premiere.
Oh no. Oh no.
This is ridiculous. Come on.
I'm not your son anymore. I'm the guy who's going to throw you off this planet for good. I trusted you.
Ready to bleed? This is over. All right, coming through.
Let's do this. Gotcha.
Going up. Come here. Need a hand? Might want to look up.
Oh, man.
See how you like this? It's an army.
I am ending you. I see it all now.
Never heard of it, don't care. It's not coming in 2026. So glad GTA 6 is coming out next year because these games are just going to make no money at all. No one's playing them. The wait is almost over. Elder Scrolls 6. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. What is with the fantasy obsession? What is with the Japanese fantasy obsession? I just don't understand. Like, if you were in Japan, I guess you would be interested in all of these games. It's like, where are... I don't understand. It's just Japanese... JRPGs, 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 fantasy, 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 JRPGs, JRPGs, fantasy, fantasy. Fuck me. I really don't remember it ever being this bad. I think a lot of the American studios, the game development studios, shut down. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Something happened within the last 25 years. Like, I'm dead ass. Like, I just think something like that has had to have happened. I'm done with the fantasy Japanese RPGs. I just don't need to see Final Fantasy ever again. I don't need to see these sword games. I don't need to see this garbage. Let's get some good games up on the screen here. Oh, there's a reason why GTA 6 has 120 fucking million views on trailer 2. And this doesn't. You know, I mean, it's not hard to figure out. We're not playing Final Fantasy. If it's another freaking sword fantasy game, I can't, bro. Please.
World premiere.
It's going to be another fantasy sword game. How much you want to bet? Xbox Game Studios? Come on. Kojima's, I want to see Kojima's next game. Oh, no. Yeah, it's going to be weird. It's going to be weird. You walk around as a fucking lighthouse. I mean, come on, bro. Oh, man.
Games like
Oh, what?
Psychonauts
That's
2
holy shit.
showed
That's
how
Phil
Double
Spencer.
Fine excels
The
at
fuck?
creating unique,
Bro, he lost
innovative
weight.
experiences, and Keeper is no exception. Looking ahead, next
Bro, what
year
happened to
marks
Phil Spencer?
25 years of Xbox. It's a big milestone for the platform and franchises
Oh my
that you
God.
helped build and make popular. We couldn't have done this without everyone who's been with us on this journey. As we think about bringing a new generation of players to these iconic franchises, I'm excited to share that players will get to celebrate 25 years of Xbox with a new Fable, the next Forza,
Really?
Gears of War E-Day, and the return of a classic that's been with us since the beginning.
Halo.
Today, you've seen an incredible range of games from creators across the
What happened to Phil Spencer?
Creators
Holy
like
shit.
In Exile, reaching for new heights with Clockwork Revolution.
It's over.
Sluggerfly.
Bro, it's literally over. This is the worst game showcase ever.
Into 3D. Square Enix.
It's literally over.
The critically acclaimed Final Fantasy
Oh my
franchise to our
God, bro.
players. And Team Ninja returning to the beloved series they debuted on Xbox. You've also seen the next Xbox hardware release, our Xbox Ally handheld, which lets you bring your Xbox experience and your library
my God.
with you anywhere. I hope you enjoyed the breadth and depth of the games updates.
That was
and experiences
terrible,
that are coming
bro.
to Xbox from our partners and our own creative teams. We're seeing more
That was
players
so
on our
terrible.
platform and in our games than ever. Thanks to all of you.
There's no way.
We're proud of the creativity that
They don't have
Obsidian
one
is
more game?
delivering this year.
That was terrible.
Immediately after Showcase, our direct begins, where you'll go inside the studio for an extended look at the Outer Worlds 2 and Grounded 2.
Oh no.
Thanks for joining us today.
Oh man, that was so
Before
terrible.
we get into the direct,
Yeah.
we have a final world premiere.
We need
Enjoy.
Yeah, we need one last game here, and we need it to be pretty big because that was a terrible showcase. It's got to be a new Halo or something. Something big. Yeah, we're gonna need something pretty big after this showcase. It was absolutely terrible.
Welcome to the Guild. We have been expecting you. Please, follow me. You already know us as a global tech leader.
Oh my God.
Our software, our systems, combined with our skilled team, is designed to save lives. Your years of service have shown you the importance of our work. Here, you'll witness the global scope of that mission in action. Let me introduce you to our esteemed visionary.
For too
It's Cortana.
long, we have been bound by outdated systems, accepting limitations instead of redefining them. The Guild is safeguarding tomorrow now. We are pioneering the future of protection worldwide. Our advancements are designed to elevate everyday life, reshaping the future of technology on a global scale. I'm Emma Pagan, CEO of the Guild.
What are we looking at here? I mean, jeez. Horrible. What happened to Kojima's brand new Xbox game? I mean, it's just like, what are we doing? What is this garbage?
Fear is a powerful thing. David Payson.
Who's that? Trent Reznor. Oh, no. What is this? Oh my God, that was the worst thing I've ever seen. There's no way. Oh my God, it was so terrible, bro. Dude, Call of Duty is done. That's Call of Duty, by the way. Oh my God. Another Black Ops game? Holy shit. Holy shit, that was terrible. Dude, Call of Duty fell off. Call of Duty fell off. That was an abysmal showcase Xbox. That was worse than the Summer Game Fest, I think. I mean, really, honestly. That was worse than the Summer Game Fest. Holy shit, was that bad. Terrible show. We're going 2 out of 10 on that show. Really just garbage. I haven't seen one game that was worth watching. Unbelievable. Xbox has nothing to show for. They've really just thrown the towel in on that one. They have really thrown the towel in. Holy shit, that was garbage. Yeah, there's no State of Decay, there's no Fable, there is no Kojima. Nothing. Terrible showcase. Sorry, but it was bad. Okay, they're still going. They're talking about, oh, this is terrible too.
And I have sequelized everything. Blockbuster movies to AAA video games to my first marriage. So trust me, I know what I'm doing. Come along on this journey with me. Part 2.
Oh my God. Take a look at this here. I think this is like an hour long. I'm not sitting here for an hour and watching this garbage. It's like the art style and aesthetic on these games are just so terrible. It's all the same. Steampunk fantasy. Ugh. Yeah, slow motion. We love it.
World 1. It's a continuation of the themes of robber barons in space and how people are controlled by the stories they're told by the people who have power over them. This time we're able to go a lot deeper because we have more time and money, which is a great thing, and we're able to make it a much more true Obsidian reactive RPG than we were the first time.
Really? Reactive RPG, by the way.
So we're going deeper and more complex with everything for this sequel. Deeper story, lore, RPG interactions, reactivity, all the things we've been known for as a company. It's really a complete realization of everything people want from an Obsidian game. Surprisingly, this is the first time in over 25 years that I've had the chance to do a full sequel for a world that I helped co-create. It's really just a fantastic opportunity to explore and expand the universe in interesting ways, and to go even further with the themes of how people are affected by living in a dystopian corporate reality.
You can shoot your way through it, you can talk your way through it, you can sneak your way through it. And so no matter what kind of play style that you like,
really,
this is just an awesome franchise and an awesome game to jump into, even if it's your first one.
The first Outer Worlds was a great base to start from, as it has all the elements of a great Obsidian RPG. Interesting characters, deep worlds, important choices. In the Outer Worlds 2, not only did we want to double down on those elements, but we wanted to give players even more of it.
We've also put a lot of investment into skills and traits that impact things like combat, conversations, and areas that we call RPG interactions, which are the part of the world where players can use their specific skills, perks, and backgrounds to solve problems in unique ways in our new, bigger worlds.
Okay.
I love a deep RPG experience, and building out that RPG crunchiness for our players was at the forefront of what we set out to create. We prioritize those deeper RPG options with different character builds and combos so players can express their role-playing power fantasies. We also have different equipment options for different playstyles and different companions with different abilities.
Are the NPCs on schedules? You know, can you at least tell me that?
In the first Outer Worlds, you start off as the Stranger, which was basically a blank slate to build on top of with various attribute points that would begin to define your personal experience in the game. You can make any kind of character you want, but we've given you a role. That role is an Earth Directorate agent. You can think of them as kind of like space cowboys or space sky marshals.
It looks like a Avowed.
And kind of fix everything that's wrong. You're going to be one of those. But we don't tell you why you joined the Earth Directorate. There could have been a lot of different reasons, right? It could have been because you're an actual lawbringer and you want to go in there and spread law throughout the galaxy. It could be that you're a roustabout and you just had nothing better to do. After you pick your background, one of the really important choices you have next is choosing your traits. While we had attributes in the first Outer Worlds, we've leaned into traits for the Outer Worlds too, which are these big changes to your character depending on which ones you pick. So it could be something like Brilliant, where you can tag extra skills and you start getting extra skill points. And that's obviously really great if that's how you want to build your character. You can also go and do something like Lucky, where you get extra critical chance, and you also get a lot of really cool options throughout the game as well. Of course, we brought back Dumb, so players love the Dumb option.
Yeah, I bet they do.
Do you believe in signs? Not quite what I meant, but I like your contempt for boundaries. I could put your adventure spirit to good use.
You get like lots of really cool, fun conversation options in the game, but we took that even further. And again, there's lots of elements in the game where you can be dumb and use that for something. It could be something as simple as banging on a machine to get it to work. After you've invested in some of your traits, your next choices are going to be choosing your skills. The skills themselves basically allow you to build on your playstyle and what your character is doing in the game.
Blur super chatted $5. Therese, your devs and why video games suck. No testimony, no aggression, feminine making feminine games.
In the Outer Worlds 1,
that's what we're talking about. Blur is coming through.
Them down to really the core.
Let's get them lasers out.
What we really wanted there. But we made each point that you put into a skill much more impactful.
Yeah, it's a sad situation, I'll tell you that. It really is.
We actually did much larger changes.
Mario Kart World's better than anything that they've shown on this showcase.
Things, because of how they're checked inside the world itself, can matter quite a bit. You know, just even having one additional skill point in something can open up a lot more options in the world itself. If anybody's played Fallout New Vegas, they'll be very familiar with like the perk system. We basically borrowed that, but went even grander. We actually have more perks than Fallout New Vegas did. But
wow, he's saying they have more perks than Fallout New Vegas, guys. You guys are going to be coping and seething over that.
I want to make a stealthy build, the steal stuff.
It's better than Fallout New Vegas is what he's saying.
Take maybe the pickpocketing perk. So that's not available to everybody, but if you select that,
check this out.
You can actually go around and steal things out of people's pockets.
A deeper RPG than Kingdom Come 2. You guys lost.
Let's say you're a melee person. What this does is now your power attacks that you use actually knock people down.
Look at this. Boom.
Oh man, I really like the serial killer perk.
What?
As you start killing people, they will drop hearts. And you can take those hearts, and essentially you're taking these trophies, you could say, and it's actually giving you a permanent health bonus every time you do it. Every time you stealth attack
Luis Hernandez has just tipped $10 through Super Chat. Absolutely the worst game show in years. Thanks, Michael, for not falling asleep on us.
Yeah.
Smiley
I mean, luckily it wasn't that long. It was about an hour. I mean, if you don't include this, but big loyal Luis Hernandez coming through yet again with a two-time Tony Hawk combo, and he kicked the show off, popped the cherry, set the mood, the vibe, the tone of the atmosphere. Big loyal Lou.
And give you a bonus that you actually wanted to really engage with.
With the flaw system returning, we knew we needed to go bigger, better, and more real than ever before. So, we turned to the team. I told them, no bad ideas. Give me what you got. Okay, we need more flaws. We need them to be real. I want to put them in the game, so give me something. Inspiration. What's wrong with you?
They should have called me.
I have bad knees.
You got bad knees? They hurt when you walk a lot?
Yes.
When you walk too much, they hurt?
No cartilage.
Sounds boring. Makes you sound like a boring person, but it's in the game.
I feel it.
It's a good flaw. What about you?
I like to take small things sometimes.
So you're stealing?
No, I'm taking.
When do you give them back?
I don't.
Claire? Claire, you shouldn't be stealing. What are you doing? You shouldn't be stealing, Claire. Tiny crimes. Tiny crimes? Do you hear the second part, though? It's a crime.
Well,
You're stealing. Claire, that's wrong. You can't steal things, okay? But it's an amazing flaw, and I'm putting it in the game. But you're a bad person. And are you the one that took my stapler?
do you need it?
Oh
Yeah.
my
Give it back.
Okay.
Please. You, what do we got? Flaw.
I like to stare at the sun.
How long did you stare at the sun?
Just lunch break.
An hour?
Oh, I only get 30.
What are we watching?
Yeah, in an hour.
They're putting that in the game.
Makes me feel energized.
How many fingers am I holding up?
3.
No. Anything else? We'll put it in the game. We'll
Put it in the
things that are
game.
Bad for you. Anything else?
One of my favorite flaws is something called bad knees. It will actually give you the option to take this flaw that'll make it so that you move faster throughout the game. But the problem is, anytime you stand up, your knees are going to make a loud popping noise that makes it so that, well, everyone around you is going to hear you.
Okay, buddy.
There's one called Kleptomaniac. This is really interesting because what it does is when you steal something, you can actually sell it for more bits than normal. And like that sounds really great. The drawback is sometimes when you're looking at things in the world that are owned by somebody else, you'll automatically steal them. So you have to be very careful about how you use them.
One of our more wacky perks is the Sun Gazer Flaw, and it just gives everyone cataracts while playing their game. So everything becomes like light shafts and blooms and hazes, and makes the game pretty unplayable if you happen to choose that perk.
If you happen to be the type of player that habitually reloads your weapons like I do, well, you'll be offered the flaw of over-prepared. Now, you'll get larger magazine sizes on all of your weapons, but if you ever fully empty your magazine, you're gonna take a debuff for a while.
So they're punishing you.
Well,
The fuck?
support options like being a gunslinger who wants to key into destructive weapons, or a rogue who wants to alpha strike their enemies before they know what hit them. We also allow for a lot of fun and experimental builds. You can be a mad scientist who utilizes gadgets and wacky science weapons and armors. Or even a psychopath who gains permanent bonuses to health by murdering their friends.
Nothing shows the impact of these character build options better than, in my opinion, the bridge area, which has a quest you get early on in Paradise Island.
Oh my god.
Not only do you kind of encounter this very early, and it's a very core one to the story, but it really expresses our philosophy of allowing the player to solve problems in a bunch of ways. So you may solve it by, speech options. You may talk to them and maybe have to go do a quest for them and really kind of prove that you're a friend of the Protectorate to get by.
I may have need of your help, stranger, if you are ready to seize an opportunity to show fealty to the Protectorate.
You could go guns blazing, and you could just take everyone out inside the POI, lower the bridge itself, and kind of get across. You could sneak in, lower the bridge, and then actually sneak in under the bridge to get over to the other side.
What was that? What? This game looks like Dishonored.
The bridge entirely if you found like certain gadgets, like the shield gadget that protects you from poison gas as you go across, or the double jump boots, which kind of allow you to jump across the chasm and get across that way. There's even a really kind of messed up way, right? Which is players can actually sacrifice one of their companions. The companion who they just found is part of.
We're no different than the breeze if we start tossing our own to the rats. I sure as law ain't gonna follow someone who can't see the wrong in it.
I must admit I'm surprised we could come to an understanding. But I thank you for your loyalty, stranger. As promised, you shall have clearance to cross this bridge.
It's such a fun quest, but again, it really showcases that we want you to be able to solve this in whatever way you want to. When you build your character your way, we're there for you. We really want you to have the experience that you want to have out of this.
From the very beginning of our discussions about the Outer Worlds, we really knew we wanted every game to take place in a different colony. This lets us expand on all aspects of the universe. Every colony can be its own thing with its own flavor, and we can center them around anything we want. Any ideas or setting we're interested in. Arcadia is an isolated colony with abundant resources, and it's run by an authoritarian faction called the Protectorate. Their dictatorship is thematically based around the question of how much freedom people will give up for security and luxury. For Protectorate subjects, unfortunately, that answer is everything. The Protectorate is also incredibly wealthy because it was founded by the inventor of the skip drives, which are the Outer World's faster-than-light engines. But those skip drives are starting to cause rifts in space-time, which are cutting off all the other colonies on Earth from being able to trade with each other. The Order of the Ascendant is an offshoot of the Order of Scientific Inquiry from the original game, and like them are a science-based religion with the same goal of solving the universal equation, which will allow them to predict and alter the future to the benefit of all mankind. They used to be part of the Protectorate, but they split off to focus on solving the equation for the good of everyone, not as a way to simply control the masses. The player's been sent to Arcadia as an Earth Directorate agent to find out how the skip drives are causing the rifts and what can be done to stop them. Each of the factions have their own solutions to the rift problem and their own goals. The Protectorate wants to close them to protect their legacy as the inventor of the drives and their wealth. The Order wants to close them not only for the good of everyone, but also because they're complicating the math they're using to solve the universal equation. And Antes just wants to be able to open and close them at will to control all the trade routes between the colonies. In addition to expanding the themes and lore of the Outer Worlds, we're also expanding the humor, so each faction has its own flavor of absurdity. Anti's Choice is a merger between Anti-Cleo and Spacer's Choice from the original game, and there are corporate representatives in the Outer Worlds too. They've invaded Arcadia to liberate their resources for all of humanity.
NPCs are just standing around, bro.
One of my favorite things from Fallout New Vegas
Oh.
is the radio system. It was just like
Yeah.
for me, and I wanted to make sure that the Outer Worlds 2 had that. So we actually built out 3 different radio stations, one for each of the major factions. You also have a ton of music. Each station might have, like, I think 20 tracks of unique music that we've made for it. It's a lot of stuff.
That's 60 songs.
But the really cool part about this entire thing is that we actually put a lot of reactivity into the radio.
Really?
So it will respond to the things that are going on around the world
Yeah.
that you've been interacting with. So if you go into a location, let's say you solve a problem for the Protectorate folks, if you listen to the Protectorate radio station, they're going to be cheering you on as a hero.
Wonderful news, everyone. The Zeranium gas leaks at the Automech repair facility, strongly believed to be caused by Anti's Choice malefactors, have been corrected.
Some hotshot for hire just managed to fix the electrical leak in their repair facility. Now, I'm not saying we caused it in the first place, but we sure like the idea of all those broken auto mechanicals and all the excessive gasping and choking involved.
The factions and companions are great examples of how we're going deeper and more complex this time around. They're integrated into the game's storyline much more than we did on the first Outer Worlds, and like with everything else in the game, they have a lot more reactivity. There are 6 companions in the Outer Worlds too. As usual, each has their own quest lines, but this time they are also connected to a different faction and have character arcs that the player can affect through their choices. Your first companion is Niles. He's another Earth Directorate agent like you, and he's looking for your help to decide whether he wants to become an even better agent or to turn his back on the Earth Directorate completely. There's also a somewhat cute Automech support drone that is basically Niles' helper. Her name is Val. Marisol's part of the Order of the Ascendant, and she's an aging but still deadly assassin. That's right, she's a
It's better than Fallout New Vegas, guys. Get excited.
Have some unfinished business to attend to with the player's help. There's also a cultist named Azza, who is part of a sub-faction that worships the rifts, and in her case, violence in general. You can choose to either turn her away from overt violence or support her chaotic and dangerous tendencies. Now, one time, Anti's Choice had a program to graft soldiers with animal parts to make them more formidable. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work, and most of them are now dead. There's a combat medic who survived, however, named Inez, and she wants the player to help her fix her graft, among other things. Finally, there's Tristan. He's a Protectorate arbiter who is judge, jury, and executioner all rolled into one heavily armored package. It is your choice to either help him judge wrongdoers or show him what true justice looks like.
We definitely have reactivity in the game based on how you've been treating your companions. I won't reveal the end of the game, but let's say if you have not been treating them well, you will find out at the end of the game what that means.
Companions are a very, very important part of merchandising, because that's the real beauty of the sequel. We're talking merch, baby. It is the lifeblood. It is what fuels us. Do you want to see some of my ideas? Hop, hop. Check this out. Gen Alpha loves body pillows, especially ones that look like human beings for some reason, right? Who needs a significant other when you could have a knife-wielding space psycho up in your seats, huh? What do they do with them when they get them, huh? Maybe a little napping, maybe a little snuggling, maybe a little nah.
The visuals of the first Outer Worlds depicted a frontier colony in space. The Outer Worlds 2 is driven by an invasion of the Arcadia colony system by Auntie's Choice, which shifts the visuals to be more reminiscent of a World War I-like setting in space. That evolution is seen across all aspects of the game, starting with the factions. How do you militarize everything, including extreme capitalists or math-crazed scientists? In a World War I setting, war comes with propaganda. The Sovereign uses it to maintain control. Auntie's Choice uses it to help their bottom line. The Order just wants to show how it exists within the grand plan. We want players to feel like Arcadia is a living, breathing place scarred by a long-standing war. Fairfield, one of the first towns you encounter, was once under protectorate control, but has recently been taken over by Auntie's Choice. They don't just occupy the town, they rebrand it with their signature style.
Okay, folks, we might have to wrap this up. It looks like there's severe weather coming.
Propaganda-based holograms featuring Auntie and the Moon Man. Showing the towns evolving after the invasion helps us push immersion for our players. One of our priorities in visually realizing the world of the Outer Worlds 2 was making sure everything is clear and recognizable from the player standpoint. We want to make sure each faction has a particular look and design. So when the player is running across these vast, different environments and landscapes, they're recognizing the motifs and visuals of who they're talking to, what they're going to be talking about, and how that progresses throughout the story. The first Outer Worlds was really about the player interfacing with corporations. And while we have that in the Outer Worlds 2, we really want to express not just the corporations, but how the player interacts with other facets of the world, like government entities or religious structures. And then we elaborate on those.
With larger environments, we wanted to encourage exploration by improving player mobility across the board. Now you can run, slide, double jump, mantle and parkour your way through all of the nooks and crannies of these worlds. It really allows the player to just explore and have fun finding really cool stuff.
Oh, Lord. What about NPC schedules?
We aim to make everything in the Outer Worlds 2 better from top to bottom.
Yeah.
The RPG elements were the start, but that's touched our story, our art, and especially our gameplay. A good sequel is true to the original. That's first and foremost, right? Like, we all want to add in a bunch of things as you're making a sequel, right? We want to make it bigger and better in every way. That's what we were trying to do here. And I thought we did not need this consultant. We've made enough sequels. We understand how to do this. And I will say, I don't think it's been entirely successful.
I am very proud of the combat improvements we have made in the Outer Worlds 2, thanks to my patented combat system. You may be thinking to yourself, it can't be that good? Shush, what are you even talking about? You haven't seen it yet. Watch this. Put a helmet on, because I'm about to blow all of your minds with my COMBAT system, combat system. My name is Mark, I'm the head of sequels. Shall we begin? You're thinking, what?
Okay, there's a big storm coming. We're going to have to wrap this up.
That the people loved the first game. We're going to take those people, we're going to make them buy the sequel, giving out pounds, pounds, pounds. Quick ones, ha, ha, not you, Dan. Here we go. What comes after C? O. Optimize for player satisfaction. I am terrified of online gamers, okay? I want to make them happy. So let's, okay? All right. Mobilize the players so they're ready for that sweet, sweet pre-order. Clap with me. Sweet, sweet. If you don't have rhythm, Brandon, just say it. Sweet, sweet pre-order. Everybody has a different rhythm, and it's blowing mine. And here we go. B, burglarize. What is this? It's basically just finding new ways to loot dead bodies. You know what I mean? Right, Otis? Okay, well, it's a big part of the game. A, you gotta agonize about how many people are gonna be angry that we have just put so much combat into this thing and almost no romance at all. We should look at ourselves. What is wrong with us, huh? We can't have one love story in this? How many people have been in love? Raise your hands. Raise your hand if you're in love. Okay, are you lying?
I have a wife.
Put your hand down.
Okay, we're going to have to wrap this up, folks. There is a storm coming. We do appreciate you tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show. And with that said, we're going to wrap it up here. We'll take a look at the Outer Worlds 2 when it releases. It seems like it might be promising in some regards. But with that said, the Xbox Games Showcase was absolutely terrible, a 2 out of 10. And that's going to do it. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show, and we'll see you later.